Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Break It Down. Let's change up my formation first thing. I want to make it a little easier for Argenta to get into the fight. I'm going to keep Pascal further back though, because I'm going to give him the long last that we have for right now. Until we find a plasma weapon. Well, that's conveniently timed. Sniper gloves. The wearer deals plus 5% damage. The wearer gains plus 5% critical hit chance to single shots and deadeye shots. And a sniper rifle. I think I'll give the sniper rifle to Adira as her secondary weapon. Then Pascal will get the gloves. I'll give Argenta the Warmonger boots. And Abelard gets the Skirmisher boots.
Let us not dawdle.
Another bolter. Helmet Determination requires Conviction Iconoclast. The wearer of this helmet gains % armor. The helmet also grants a bonus to fellowship equal to 2 times Iconoclast rank. I guess I'm 1% more, so we'll go with that.
I always keep my options open.
Do you see that?
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. Duty prevails.
I've read that before.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Keep your wits about you.
The fall is preordained, the prophecy will be fulfilled. Say so, buddy. The anti-aircraft battery's control panel has a panoply of mysterious levers and buttons. Deactivating it quickly is not an option. All you can do is blow it up, destroying it completely. Examine the anti-aircraft battery. The anti-aircraft battery certainly was constructed a long time ago, long before the colonization of this world began. It comes as no surprise that the insurgents were barely able to operate it. Modern arms protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirits of such an ancient construction. Destroy the anti-aircraft battery. The blast consumes the ancient weapon. The sky above the city is safe for flying again. So I guess we go back to the ship if I wanted to. The ruined weapon radiates intense heat, and an oily puddle giving off a caustic stench spreads across the pavement.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Over.
The shuttle must have been shot out of the sky by a powerful weapon before it crashed into the building and fell into the once crowded street. This is just the beginning. The world will plunge into darkness, and only Aurora's faithful will find salvation within. You say so, buddy.
I always have a backup plan.
To the western side. Alright, so that's the way forward. I think we can go back to the sewers.
I always keep my options open.
Someone had the misfortune of resting here when the first explosions rang out.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, let's head back down to the warehouse, I think is what it was called. Yeah. And then to the sewers. I will level up before we enter the sewers just in case.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright, we get a talent and a characteristic. So I think I'm going to go with seize the initiative here. At the beginning of combat, the officer gains an extra turn. During this turn, they can only use officer archetype abilities. And weapon skill. Abelard gets an ability and a common talent. I'm going to go with Sworn Enemy. The warrior marks a target, getting percent armor and bonus damage on melee attacks against that target. If the target attacks the warrior during this round, the warrior gains +1 AP once per round. Honestly, It Will Not Die is probably worth it. Or actually, Dueling Mastery. I grants plus 15% bonus to parry. Alright, Dira gets a talent and a skill. Let's do passive learning. On their first turn in combat, the operative randomly distributes the same number of exploits as when using analyze enemies among all enemies in a 10-cell radius around the operative. At the start of each of the operative's subsequent turns, they distribute half as many exploits, half the base amount, among all enemies in a 2-cell radius around the operative. With Lore Xenos because no one else is spec'd into that yet. And it might come in handy. Alright, Argenta gets an ability and a skill. So I like Concentrated Fire and Controlled Shot. Because Controlled Shot lets us kind of ignore our positioning for her area attacks, where Concentrated Fire gives her more damage on her area attacks. I'm going to go with more damage right now, because we can mostly position around it. And then awareness. Alright, Cassia gets a talent and a characteristic. I'll do Iron Discipline. Allies affected by the officer's abilities gain a bonus to all resistance tests equal to 2 times the officer's willpower bonus. And willpower. Alright, Pascal gets a talent and a skill. Just passive learning, I think that'll pair well with Uncanny Sight. The operative inflicts an exploit even on enemies which are out of the operative's line of sight at the start of the turn. So we position them close to the enemies when combat starts. It doesn't matter if they're in line of sight, but passive learning will put an exploit on everybody. And I think Lore Xenos here as well.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Spare my life, I'm begging you. The voices belonging to the many residents of the lower levels merge into a single humming noise. Unnerving and oppressive, much like the surrounding catacombs.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, we must have failed that. Other than the fact that the stains on this dirty wall resemble a symbol of some kind, you do not see anything of note.
Sometimes, I wonder to what extent our perception of the Empyrean differs.
Ooh, I'm glad that I never have to look at it. No offense, Cass, but I'll do just fine without an eyeball in the middle of my forehead.
A toxic flow of murky liquid comes down from the higher levels via ancient rusted pipes.
Let us not dawdle.
Hey, what's that?
First I hear some wicked laughter. Now I'm seeing higher ups in our dump. Must be going
This
mad.
could be an opportunity.
The premonition runs true.
Hear shrill, baleful giggling coming from behind you, and it is getting louder, but there's no one there.
This is intriguing. I always keep my options open. What's a peculiar thing?
Blessed Cape. Increases melee attack damage against demon enemies by +2. The wearer has the dogmatic conviction. The damage is increased by +4 instead.
Keep your wits about you.
The whispers are getting louder.
Herald of Tzeentch. Well, that's a little annoying.
On it.
The undecided knows all, comprehends all. I venerate you, machine spirit.
Let's buff up Pascal.
My vow is
Well, that's a little annoying.
If I may,
Oh, those guys are helping us out at least. I guess until we get the Herald of Tzeentch down to the next health threshold.
My place is at the fort. I will do like you.
Actually, I messed up there. I need to come back over here and use this.
On it. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it.
High momentum.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Not this Scryer.
Too far away. Well, I don't want to lose my high ground position. The Herald of Tzeentch should come back to us, I assume.
Would you look at that? Anything else? Will do. That is not my destiny.
Nice.
As duty demands. Do not dare ask me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
At your beck and call.
Good job, buddy.
Fewer target. Reduce the dust.
Probably won't be enough, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, it was close. Oh, good job, buddy.
Indeed.
Faith without deed, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. That is not the Emperor's will. But of course.
And super keen on that happening.
Calculated fury algorithm.
Not in range.
My competences are not that universal.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
You mess them up, guys. Bunch of random underhivers taking on a demon like this.
High momentum.
It will be done.
I could have moved forward. It's my bad.
Don't let your guard down.
You really don't want to go into melee with Abelard, but best of luck.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's gonna happen anyway, so. What's done is done. Is it worth it for taking out 2, almost 3? Argento will take a little damage. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Plus, they don't get along anyway, so
I'm enraged.
I wouldn't see a deer holding back there regardless. Nice.
Is there money to be made?
Yeah, so burning the Underhivers, they're helping us fight the Herald of Tzeentch, was a weighted decision because once we got him down to the next health threshold, he was going to convert them to his side anyway, so. Found a hypnotizing pendant. When the wearer successfully hits with a single shot attack, the target suffers slowed until the wearer's next turn. And also, there's a very good chance them having witnessed the Herald of Tzeentch here already corrupted them. Or they're part of the corruption that we've been seeing all over the place anyway. So them dying is probably the best thing, unfortunately. This filthy excuse for a table is smeared with someone's dinner, consisting of algae and corpse starch. Hey, I mentioned that
always have a
before.
backup plan.
Good old corpse starch.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
That was a fun little area. We got some more heresy, which is also good fun.
I always keep my options open. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, let's go back down. I want to come up this way from the main entrance. I'm assuming this is the western side. I was curious about that because there are 3 exits to the Upperway from the warehouse.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
We only saw 2 on the side of the Upperway that we were just on.
Rush not dawdle. Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Alright, I'm going to call it here, and next time we'll go to the western side and continue fighting our way through the city streets. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.